But I'm looking up and looking forward. There's nothing back there for you or me. So you say you're broken, beaten, used and mistreated, tired, shattered, bruised and battered. The only thing.
Meg, this may come as a bit of a shock, but there's this old story that I think you need to hear. Okay. I remember hearing about this story in class. There were these two Indian magicals who became quite infamous, maybe around 18 years ago. They were persecuted because they believed that unmagicals weren't inferior to magicals. Because of this, they had to flee from Gwenendone. They were in hiding for a couple years, and it was rumored that they had a baby, but when they were finally captured, there was no child to be found. What happened to them? Well, unfortunately, they were both executed for treason. I don't know the full story, but apparently they were conspiring with unmagicals to overthrow the High Chancellor. That's a really big deal, as you can probably imagine. Ariadne, you're saying what I think you're saying, right? You think Meg was their baby? I don't know for sure, but you are around the right age, Meg, and you have just a normal unmagical family. If they really did have a baby that they were going to hide, I have no doubt that they would have hidden the baby with an unsuspecting unmagical family. It's probably the safest thing they could have done. But I've never been able to do magic or anything before. Maybe I was just born without the powers or something? I don't know. Normally, I can detect other people who are magicals through their aura, but I've never been able to detect anything from you until now. I'm guessing that they developed some kind of powerful cloaking spells that prevented you from even realizing your own powers until now. All spells fade a bit with time, and the spell that would have had to be put on you would be very powerful but also very delicate. Strong emotions mess with spells too. I'm guessing that just after all these years and all the fear and confusion that you've been experiencing in the past 24 hours, the spell just couldn't take it anymore and snapped. But it can't just be a coincidence that I befriended Cassie. What are the chances that I just happened to befriend the only girl at Warner High who was part of a magical family? Well, even with your magic hidden, it's still possible that you could have detected some of my or my mom's aura on Cassie, and that could have drawn you two together in a sense. So you're saying that Meg and I are only friends because of some aura or something? Oh, no, that's not what I meant at all. My aura might have driven Meg to approach you or something, but it wouldn't make you two get along. It couldn't make you two become best friends. Trust me. I mean, it all makes sense, I guess. I was adopted after all. Well, I guess I'm a magical now. I don't know all that much about the magical world or the High Chancellor, but I feel like my parents were doing the right thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being an unmagical. I thought I was one for all my life until now, and Cassie's one, and so are most of the people on the whole planet. I'm glad you're my best friend, Cassie, even if some kind of aura drew us together. What was that? Someone's coming, and they're not too far off by the sound of it. It's probably more guards or something. Come on, guys, we gotta get going right now. They know we're here, and they know we're trying to escape. They could be closing down this emergency portal any minute. You ready, Cassie? Ready. We're back. We're back, Cassie, we're back. Yes, I'm glad we're back, but we have to get out of here right now. We're still in danger. Let's move out. Hold up just for a second there, girls. I wouldn't be so hasty if I were you. Who are you? What do you want? My name is Greta. Greta Herdstrom. You may know me as the leader of People for the Integration of Magicals. Have you been following us? I'll admit, yes, I have been following you girls, but for a good reason. Meg, I knew your parents. What? You mean like my birth parents? Meg, don't listen to her. Pym is basically evil. They're trying to enslave all the magicals to work for them. Now, dear, I think it's a bit harsh to judge me like that when we have barely even spoken. Hear me out first, will you, Meg? I can tell you all about your birth parents, who they really were. Your parents helped me plan everything that's happening now. We've been working with double agents. It was all their plan. They wanted unmagicals to find out about the existence of the magical world. That's right. This whole discovery has been planned meticulously for years, from the inside and the out. So, Greta, you're telling me Meg's parents agreed to help you plan something involving deaths and the kidnapping of our High Chancellor? I'll admit, the kidnapping of the High Chancellor was my addition to the plan. Meg's parents never really agreed with it, but it was completely necessary at this time. Necessary? Do you know what's happened to the magical world because of your little necessary actions? People are scared. People have gotten hurt. This isn't okay. You know, you look just like your birth parents, Meg. You really have your mother's eyes. Really? You really think so? Don't listen to her, Meg. She's just trying to manipulate you into doing her bidding. Come on, let's go. But... Come on, Cassie, help me out here. Look, Meg, I think that Greta is evil, and staying with her probably isn't going to do you much good. But if you really want to learn about your birth parents, I can't stop you. How very wise of you, Cassie. Now, Meg, what do you say? Oh, I'll go with you. Cassie, Ariadne, I'm sorry, but this is all so new to me, and I feel like I need to understand what my parents were doing and what they were thinking, and this seems like the only way. Very well, you've made your choice. Bye, Meg.